You were talking about the nature of the European Union, more than intergovernmental, less than supranational, less than a state, more an international organization. In your view, which is the nature of the animal?
Well, there are various options, but in my view, it more and more resembles empire, regardless of the crisis. You know, they used to say to candidate states from Central Eastern Europe or the Balkans, basically what they have to do in order to meet required standards. These days, the same logic applies to southern European countries like Greece or Portugal. My Bulgarian colleague recently told me it's quite confusing. We used to be in periphery of Europe. Now, periphery is, in old mainstays like Greece or Spain or Ireland or Portugal. We found themselves in periphery of the periphery.
This is a moving geography.
Yes, but you know, center periphery relationship is clear sort of imperial feature, but imperial not necessarily in negative sense. You know, there got to be a center which provides an order between various actors of different size and strengths. And the European Union tries to do the job of mediating here interests of creditors and debtors, of large countries and small countries, or countries which are more agricultural, more industrial or services based. So this is a weak center. It doesn't look like they're able to run the show, but without the center we would have much more chaos than we have today.
Just one more question. How do you see this tentative to put together academics and practitioners? So the academia on one side and those who have the decision making on the other side. Do you think it's useful for this kind of executive training?
It's indispensable because these two professions are growing apart. Academics are much more self-referential than before, and also practitioners are not reading academic work any longer, I have a feeling. I remember in the past professionals at least read foreign affairs or other semi-academic journals. I have a feeling that today they just read headlines on the mobile. And we are living at a time when we have to reinvent European projects anew, and a lot of discussion and comprehension of difficult problems are necessary, and we kind of lost channels of communications and understanding each other, and we have to rebuild it somehow.